Welcome to Dog Eat Dog. Good evening, everybody. In the chat. This is the part where I realise I'm now going to talk for a little bit before carrying on, so I'm just going to mute that loop for a little bit. Let me turn the image on. Good evening. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Let me do my traditional thing and greet everybody properly. Good evening, Score Count, Egg Fried Cheese, Matt the Ref, Toshi, Cookie Monkey, and thank you very much for that subscription as well. 8 Minky, Theory of Game, Tipster, thank you for the host. 8 Minky, Cetra, Nightbot, always good to see Nightbot shown up. Lupine 1, Clive of Legend, Score Count, Ash, welcome. Yeah, I have talked about it a lot, you're right. Okay. You've all got lots of questions. I imagine you're going to have lots of questions. So first things first, it's true, to Ash's point, that I have been talking about this for a long time. But it was only last Sunday evening at 10:30 when I messaged Ash. And I said, I'm peripherally thinking about doing this as a Twitch plays game. Sort of maybe at some point. And then I started it on Monday and I've just sort of not stopped. Because I have no... inhibitions. I just sort of plowed on with it, and I've made Dog Eat Dog. So for those of you who don't remember, I'm hoping it's a pleasant surprise. If it's a surprise, I don't know if there was any speculation as to what was going on, what was going to happen. It is all running in Unity at the moment, so if there are any disasters, we should be able to fix it. Yes, the Dog Pound, the loser's bench. It's not going to be called the Boneyard. It's got an official name. It's the loser's bench. So this is Dog Eat Dog, which is a game that had about 30 episodes in the UK. I think it had a few more. The Dog and Boneyard. Yeah, it had a few more in the US and a different theme tune. This is the first. Yeah, we're all done with Unity. Etc. This is the first time it's had an actual outing online. Obviously, because it's less than a week old. It was very naked. I really enjoyed it when it was on, and obviously the biggest question is how are you going to do the physical round? The way I'm getting around doing the physical round is by not having one. Of the 6 games that we're going to see this evening, we're going to be a double bill. There's going to be 2 episodes. Of the 6 games we're going to see this evening, 4 of them were originally in the show. 2 of them are sort of my own invention, sort of in inverted commas. But feel like they would fit into the thing. Thank you very much for the 10 bits there, Matt. And yes, absolutely, double bill hype. It's going to update the scroller now that it's all been revealed. So the basic premise is there are 6 players, and incidentally, if you want to play, you can do. You will need access to a microphone. Okay, microphone is not absolutely 100% essential, but it will probably make it easier, particularly in the final. It would be better if you can, but it's not an absolute prerequisite. And you might have to screen share with me at one point. You will, however, need access to Persephone's Twitch bot. Again, you can type it into the chat, but it's going to be easier for the sake of what we're going to be doing here if you have access to Persephone's Twitch bot for the games that are going on. How this works... So in the show Dog Eat Dog, there were 6 people who all went away on like an away weekend and did various training stuff, and they all got to know each other really well, what they were good at, what they were weak at. At the start of the round, there are 6 players. And the 6 players vote for the person that they think is least likely to pass the game. You get given the category, and then that person plays the game. If they fail, they go to the losers bench. If they succeed, then they pick one of the people who voted for them, and they go to the losers bench. We repeat until there is only a top dog. You'll get the hang of it, and the games themselves I will explain as we go. But this is Dog Eat Dog. So this is a week's worth of work. I fairly rigorously tested it. I think it should be okay. But we'll we will see. So yeah, it's all running inside Unity, and you'll see there's a little bit of an overlay. I have to give... that's really very loud. I have to give... Is it too loud? Is that thing louder than my voice? Because if it is, I can probably turn that down a little bit on here. I need to give thanks out, don't I? I need to give serious thanks to my wife, who's not here at the moment, but particularly to Ash the Bash, to Panda, and to Alex, Blockworker, all 3 of whom have been testers and give me some really good feedback both on the difficulty of the games, how they work, and so on. So thank you, you three, for taking the time to come in and check it out. Consequently, those three guys, if they were going to play, if they are here, I know Ash is here, probably won't be playing in the first game because the questions are the same. But I've got brand new questions for the second game. And yeah, so this is the one that is going to be my first 6-episode show, which will be starting in a week or two's time, hopefully, once I can actually schedule it. And we'll have 6 episodes. It might actually be 7, and then we'll have a sort of final of finals. But yeah, we'll see what happens. First of all, is that volume, the balance between the game and me, is that about right? Because actually I can't make it any quieter. What I can do is just turn my headset down though, can't I? But it's fine. Fantastic. Right. So, hopefully this will all work. Let's start a new game. Yay, animation. I actually did the animation before I did any of the other stuff. But okay, so if you would like to play the game, remember it would be ideal if you had a microphone, and ideal if you can access Persephone's Twitch bot to type your answers. No, I haven't put the code in yet. Also, one other thing. I don't know how many people I've got, because I'm a terrible programmer. There's a maximum of 20 people able to get into the lobby, and once you're in, you can't leave. Which is something I need to fix. I'm not very good at actually doing this lobby part, and I might need to speak to someone who's cleverer than me. But if you would like to come and take part, don't type the code in unless you're sure you want to take part. There are only going to be 6 of you who are going to play in this first game. But if you would like to take part, you need to type in that code, DHCX. Type it into the chat or type it to the bot now. Oh, yay! Very exciting. Welcome to the game. Samster, Score, Egg, Clive, Toshi, Random Zombie, Matt, Togi, Tipster. That's 9 so far. That's a good start. There's only 6 of you. Grunkle, welcome. Yeah, that's something I need to do. I think it's because I'm using a list. I need to use a hash set, probably. So I need to actually figure out what one of those is. 10 of you so far. I'll give it a couple more minutes, and then we'll pick some people. I have made a hash of it at the moment, School. Yeah, I need to use a hash set rather than a list. Yeah, you've got a couple of minutes, Toshi. Go grab some food. It's all good. My other batteries for my other Dragon Piper charging, so using my little one there, so I can zip it, which is really cool. But right, you wait for game 2. Finish up. Okay, that's cool. That's all good, 8 Minky. So with each game, you're going to have the option of whether you want to play it in voice chat or whether you want to play it in Twitch plays. They all have the same capability. Entirely up to you which one you prefer to use. A bit like Ash's 1 versus 100. I'm going to crack on because we've got a second game, and I imagine maybe there's a couple of people are going to maybe want to wait and see what the game is like, and then maybe join in with the second game. So, well, it's decided on a game-by-game basis. So let's pick 6 players out of the 10 who are in the lobby. 6 of you are about to be picked to take part in game number 1. Okay, the players: Egg Fried Cheese, Clive of Legend, Tipster, Score Count, Samster, and Grunkle. You are through and into the first game. Yeah, I quite like the flashy animation. It's quite fun. So, you 6 are going to be playing in the first game, and we'll explain a little bit more. Toshi, Togi, Matt, and Random Zombie. Hopefully you'll have a bit more luck on game number 2. But for now, we have got our 6 players. I am going to switch on the Go Live stream as well. In Twitching, because I think that is slightly further ahead. Although I was doing this the other day, and it was it broke a couple of times. In fact, no, I'm going to turn it off because actually it's going to show all the answers. So I'm going to stop streaming that for now. You don't necessarily no, don't everyone go back to general voice chat. Everyone who's in the streaming lobby, because I need to figure out exactly how I'm going to do that. You can stay in the streaming lobby if you like. It's only if you're actually in the game do I need you to come into that. But I need to make sure that what I'm streaming is not streaming the answers, because it's in Unity. I've got the answers being displayed, if that makes sense. But we'll figure it out as we go. Let's begin the game. So if you're ready, 6 players: Samster, Score, Egg, Clive, Tipster, and Grunkle. Welcome to Dog Eat Dog. Okay, so how this works, we are going to reveal a category of the first game. There are 4 categories and 4 games in total. They're always the same. In time, I might add some more. But you have got to decide, 6 players, who you think is the least, who is going to be least competent at the challenge we've got in front of us. And whoever gets the most votes will win. If it's a tie, then the last person to go to the loser's bench picks the player. If it's the first round, then a player is selected at random to pick whoever takes part in the challenge. You cannot vote for yourself. You don't need to type the name exactly, but a rough approximation would be good. But it's from when I press open voting, whatever you type will be put in. So don't vote just yet. Wait until I give you the word. Let's have a look at the category. Sequences. The category is sequences. So of our 6 players, and this is where you want to whisper to the bot rather than type it publicly, once I press open voting, you can type the name of the person out of the 6 we've got, and it will come up on the screen, so maybe give it a minute if you can't remember who's in. Yeah, just give it a second to pan back over to the player's egg if you can't remember, and type it to the bot who you think would fail at sequences. Voting is open now. So there's our 6 players: Egg Fried Cheese, Clive of Legend, Tipster, Score, Samster, and Grunkle. Whisper to Persephone's Twitch bot who you would like to nominate for this. You cannot vote for yourself. Egg's voted, Clive's voted, Score's voted, Grunkle's voted, Tipster's voted, just waiting for Samster. And there's Samster's voted. Okay, time to vote for the loser. Is that the expression? I know you'll fight for survival. I need to watch another episode, but okay, time to vote for the loser. Let's see who you have all voted for. Egg Fried Cheese voted for Score Count. Clive of Legend voted for Egg Fried Cheese. Tipster's voted for Grunkle. Score Count's voted for Egg Fried Cheese. Samster has voted for Score, so deciding vote comes to Grunkle, who has also voted for Score. So that is 3 votes for Score Count, 2 for Egg Fried Cheese, and 1 for Grunkle, which means time to choose the loser. Nice, I'll remember that. Which means Score Count, you are going to be our first player. Congratulations. And it's sequences. Okay, Score Count. Would you like to come into the streaming lobby and then we can have a little chat? And I will drag you in. Ah, oh, I'm deafened. Let's undeafen myself. Score Count, welcome to the stream.
Hi.
How are you? How are you feeling about being
Apparently, I'm terrible at sequences.
Apparently, you're terrible at sequences. Well, how this is going to work, I'm going to give you a little brief overview of the game. First of all, would you like to talk to me here, or would you like to type your answers into the Twitch chat box?
Whichever is easier for you.
Well, the Twitch chat is easier for me, but okay. I think actually the voice chat is more engaging. I think we can hear your train of thought. I mean, it's not. You mean it's 623, so which is which? Let's do that then. We'll do some voice chat. Let me find the answers. That's one. Sequences game, string of sequence solutions. Yes, because in voice chat I manually click whether you're right or wrong.
Okay.
So how this works, there are 6 sequences that are going to be played. Mathematical sequences, numerical sequences. Each sequence has got 5 numbers in it, and you need to tell me what the 6th number of the sequence would be. Okay, simple as that. You can skip by saying skip to me, or indeed typing !skip into the chat to skip the sequence, but you have got to answer all 6, so you will have to come back to it. It won't generate a new one for you.
Okay.
So you've got 90 seconds to answer all 6 sequences. And you can there's no penalty for getting it wrong, so if you want to start guessing at me, that's fine. But if you want to skip, let me know, and I will skip it for you. Are you happy with the rules, Score Count?
I believe so.
Wonderful. What I'm going to do now at this point then, since only you can see it, I'm going to try doing the thing where I try streaming to the stream channel, so that you can hopefully... I mean, if I stream OBS, then you'll be able to see the sequence, but I'm hoping if I go live, at the moment you can see like the answers, can't you? Or what will be the answers?
I mean, maybe. I'm not looking at those bits of the screen.
No, but that is that feels slightly wonky to me.
Yeah.
What's your latency like on the
Let's find out.
At some point, Toshi, yes.
2 seconds. 2 seconds.
Okay, so it's not too terrible.
Hmm.
Okay, well, let's give it a go and see what happens. You tell me the answer. If you get it right, I will mark it as correct. If not, I will tell you it's wrong, but you can choose to skip if you like. You have 90 seconds to answer 6 sequences. Score count, you ready to play?
As ready as I'll ever be.
Okay, score count, your fight for survival starts now.
Minus 60.
Correct.
Zero.
Incorrect.
That's fine. Minus 8. Skip. $65.
Correct.
Uh, 64.
Correct.
See, I'm too slow at this.
And that is time. I'm afraid I need to remove that into Twitch message thing. Oh, bad luck there, score count. So the one you skipped on, that you said 0, was actually negative 16. You got the sequence rule. It was -8, but I think you added 8 to take it to 8 instead of taking off 8, which would have taken you to negative 16. This one, the rule for this one is minus the next smallest. If I'm not going to tell you, actually, well, I'll leave it for the audience. But audience, nice and quiet in the chat. I appreciate you not answering the questions for score there. The next number was negative 335 in that particular case. There, bad luck score count.
Okay.
We go back, but a valiant effort. But I'm afraid you have been unsuccessful in your challenge. So I'm afraid it is time for you to go over to the loser's bench. First player on the loser's bench. There you are, score count. Thank you very much for playing, but maybe we'll have a chat with you a little bit later on. Oh, he's gone back to the chat. Okay. Score count right there. That is the end of the first round, and score count is sitting pretty on the loser's bench. Now, that is how Dog Eat Dog works. So good voting there for our 5 players. Thank you for the kind words, Theory of Game. You're very kind. I mean, it looks quite blocky because I'm not really into modelling. I'm not very good at that sort of thing. But it's hopefully the program is good. And hopefully it's quite fun for you guys at home as well. But say that the more people come and play, the more inclined I feel I am to keep making things. And also, I already know exactly what my next game is going to be, and I have started making it. I don't know if that one will be a week. We'll have to wait and see. But I'm very excited about doing Twitch stuff again. I haven't told anyone this apart from my wife, my next one. But let's focus on the one in front of us right now. So there are 5 players left, and then there were 5. And so you should feel bad, egg fried cheese, but don't you worry, all could change later on. We're going to reveal the next category of the category for round 2 is words. Okay, now this one for words, this one pretty much has to take place in Twitch Plays or to the Twitch bot. You can do it by telling me directly what you want to do, but my advice is that this is much easier talking to the bot or to the chat. But like I say, you can do it to me if you prefer to do it in voice. But the category is words. Who do you think is going to be the worst at words? Players ready? to talk to the Twitch bot to vote on who you think is going to be worst at words. Voting is open now. Egg Fried Cheese, Clive of Legend, Tipster, Samster, and Grunkle are left at this point. Egg Fried Cheese has voted. Grunkle has voted. Samster has voted. Clive and Tipster, we're waiting for you. There's Clive. And there's Tipster. Okay, everyone has voted. The category is words. Let's see who is going to be facing the challenge. Egg Fried Cheese has voted for Grunkle. Clive has voted for Egg Fried Cheese. Tipster has voted for Clive. Samster has voted for Tipster. And Grunkle breaks the tie by voting for Egg Fried Cheese. So that's 2 for Egg, and then 1 each for Grunkle, Clive, and Tipster. So, Egg Fried Cheese, you are going to be facing the word challenge. Egg, would you like to come and join me in stream chat just for a moment, and we'll have a little chat about how this is going to go down. Hello, sir.
Of course. Hello.
Lovely to have you here.
I knew this was coming. That's why I said I may as well bring myself into voice already.
Very good. Well, Egg, it's lovely to have you here. Thank you for joining us. Say, this can work through Twitch Plays, or it can work through voice, but this is probably easier for you to work through Twitch Plays because that alleviates me from blame. In the other rounds, I'm just clicking buttons, but in this round, I would have to type for you. So how this works, you will be presented with a word wheel on which there are 8 words. You'll be given a clue to what the word is, the number of letters in the word, and the total letters that you can use underneath in a sort of keyboard
layout. So it's the crossword wheel from the original.
Yeah, exactly that. This is one of the ones that was exactly based off the original, and I think I've got it pretty much nailed.
I was quite good at this.
Well, you go. That's good.
2 people voted me.
I beg your pardon. On 2 people, yes, Roger do. And Scorecount, yes, that is my washing machine that's going in the background, I'm afraid. It's going into hyperdrive mode at the moment. I will say you can skip, and you skip by typing !skip. Apart from that, you have to type a letter at a time. You cannot type more than 1 letter at a time. If you type an incorrect letter that is available, there is a 2-second penalty. Okay?
Okay.
You can skip, but of course you have to come back to them at the end. Bear in mind the wheel takes a little bit of time to do a full rotation, so if you skip, you're going to have some dead time a bit later on. Incidentally, the first letter will be given for you. You do not need to type that letter. So if the first word, for example, was wine, you'd be given a W. You don't need to type a W, even if one is of it. It will be I, enter N, enter E. And again, my advice is type this to Persephone's Twitch bot so as not to flood the chat. And exclamation
I don't think it would affect me anyway, being mod anyway, but yeah, I'll do it in Twitch chat bot. I'll make sure to do it for Persephone's Twitch bot, not the quiz bot.
Yes, make sure that's the thing as well. Exclamation mark skip if you want to skip. If all goes wrong for you, you can start talking to me, of course, and I will type on your behalf. The one other thing for this is that the start of the next word will begin with the last letter of the previous word.
Yeah.
So I think you understand the rules. You have to get all 8, and you have 90 seconds in which to do it. Egg, do you understand the rules?
I do. Let's do this.
Are you ready to play?
I am.
Excellent. In which case, Egg, your fight for survival starts now.
My whispers are not being delivered.
Something I should add, once you have started typing the word, you cannot skip it.
Okay.
At about half your time.
Oh, deliver my whispers. Stupid bot.
You disparage my bot.
My whispers keep not getting delivered.
And that is time.
Yeah.
Bad
my
luck.
whispers weren't being delivered multiple times through that, which didn't help.
That's difficult. I don't know how much I can actually do about that, other than typing it in public chat, which to say is fine. The alternative to say is actually tell me the letters and I will type them on your behalf. But of course, that puts your life a little bit in my hands. But
yeah.
There we go. Valiant effort. 5 out of 8. Not bad for 90 seconds for a first go and for a trial run. But unfortunately, Egg, you have not completed your challenge. That has returned to the player bench. And yes, indeed, Egg Fried Cheese. A great effort there, but only 5 out of 8. Not good enough. And over you go to the loser's bench. There he goes, joining scorecard.
We'll just get the we'll get the money back later.
No spoilers, in case people don't know how it works. Fantastic, Egg. Thank you for joining me. I'll speak to you a bit later on.
Speak to you a bit. Good luck.
So, 2 players on the losers bench. There are 4 remaining. Let's go on to our next round. Okay, 4 players remaining. Clive of Legend, Tipster. Is that Samster? I can't see it from here. Samster, I think, and Grunkle Squeaky. Yeah, you 4 left. There are 2 games before we go to the head-to-head, and let's have a look at our next category. Arithmetic is the category. So, 4 players, get ready to whisper to the Twitch bot to vote for, of the remaining 4 players, who you would like to see in the arithmetic round. Okay, I'll explain more of the details of the game in a moment. Remember, you cannot vote for yourself. Voting opens now. Clive's voted. Grunkle's voted. Samster's voted. And Tipster has voted. Okay. We are into the arithmetic round. Let's have a look and see how you voted. Clive votes for Grunkle. Tipster's voted for Samster. Samster's voted for Grunkle. And Grunkle's voted for Clive. Which means, Grunkle, you are going to be facing the next challenge. If you'd like to pop yourself into the lobby for me, Grunkle, and I will drag you in to have a little chat with me to explain how this goes. Oh, someone's done it for me. Have I got you muted? I think I've probably got you muted from Countdown last time. Grunkle, welcome to the stream.
Hello!
How are you, sir?
I
got I'm. That was all I got
in the
there.
process of moving house.
Oh, yes,
So-
you're doing a whole house move thing, aren't you?
Correct. Yeah, we
How's
have internet set up. It's better than it was at home.
Good
Except
stuff.
it doesn't feel like that because Twitch still buffers every 30 seconds. But...
How was your Christmas cruise?
Oh my!
Oh, I got my, and then you went.
One time? No, I stepped off the boat about one time, and honestly, I don't even care.
Nice. Lots of sunbathing, hopefully. Was it warm?
Nah, it was definitely warm. It was a nice change of pace going to Florida and the Bahamas from living in basically the center of the United States.
Nice. Well, it sounds good. Sounds good. Well, but it's good to have you back. Now, let me explain a little bit about the arithmetic round. Again, this is one that is lifted directly out of the original Dog Eat Dog. How this works is you will be given a base number. You will then be given a calculation that you have to perform on that number mental arithmetic, and you have to tell me the answer. This one can work in Twitch plays. This is the one I ummed and ahed over whether or not I was going to make it exclusively voice. It is up to you whether you would like to do it in Twitch plays or whether you would like to do it in voice.
Right, hold on. Sorry, you're cutting out a lot for me, but it's probably my end.
Oh, okay.
But I would still rather do this in voice.
Okay, my feeling is that it's better in voice as well. So you'll be given the base number, you'll be given an operation to do to that number. The answer will become the new base number. You have to get 10 correct in total. And you have 90 seconds in which to do it. You cannot skip. Do you understand the rules?
I understand the rules.
Fantastic. Well, the very best of luck to you, Grunkle, and your fight for survival starts now. Base is 95, minus 14.
81.
Correct. Minus 20.
61.
Correct. Minus 24.
37.
Correct. Plus 58.
95.
Correct. Minus 55.
40.
Correct. Divided by 8.
Repeat.
Divided by 8.
5.
Correct. Times 9.
45.
Correct. Plus 345.
390.
Correct. Divided by 2.
109. No. 145? Or 195.
Correct. Plus 283.
478.
Correct. Whew, you had 2 seconds to spare there.
Christ!
Congratulations, you have completed the challenge, Grunkle. Nicely done. Now, that maths game, I have not tweaked a bit, but there are a number of variations, and I will say, and you might see this in the next game, the next arithmetic game, that was, I think, fair. That was, I would say, easier rather than harder compared to what can come up. But you did very, very well to get right to the end with 2 seconds to spare. You have survived your challenge, and I hope I get to meet you in another arithmetic game. In the future.
An added layer of challenge having voice cut out for me every 15 seconds.
Oh, I can imagine that making it slightly challenging. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's why I had to ask for a repeat, because I heard nothing but.
I heard nothing but, and then you cut out. But well done though, all the same. And say Alex is in the chat. That was easy compared to my testing round. He gave up after about, was it 6? Alex, you got through 6 or 7. But congratulations, Grunkle. Let's go back to the player bench. And now we have the first time. Who voted for Grunkle? Clive of Legend and Samster both voted for Grunkle. Who would you like to see away at this point of the game? You can choose who you'd like to be eliminated. Clive of Legend or Samster?
I've already beaten Clive in duel, so I would like to get rid of Samster, please.
Okay, so we got to even up the score a little bit, so you have 2 people that you can upset. Samster, you voted for Grunkle, and he did outdo you, so I'm afraid you are eliminated from the game, and you go over to the loser's bench. Bad luck, Samster, not yet played a game. But we may get to talk to you a little bit later on. Grunkle, congratulations. We may see you in a future game. For now, if you'd like to go back to general voice chat, lovely to talk to you, and I will see you later on. So, Samster is eliminated and goes to the loser's bench. And then there were 3. Okay, 3 players remain. Grunkle, Tipster, and Clive of Legend. 3 players remain. Only one of you can face the next challenge, however, which is memory. Which of the 3 remaining players, or your 2 opponents, which of your 2 remaining opponents has got the worst memory? Vote to your Persephone Twitch bot now. Grunkle, Tipster, and Clive. Grunkle and Clive have voted. Just wait for Tipster. And everyone has voted. Let's see how you voted. There are 3 of you remaining. Let's see how you voted. Clive voted for Grunkle again. Tipster voted for Clive. And Grunkle voted for Penguin. Grunkle, you're going to have to confirm to us, either in Twitch chat or in the server chat, who you meant by Penguin. That's a problem with this. He means Tipster. Is that Tipster's name? Oh, Tipster's a penguin. Oh, okay. Cool. All right. So that's Tipster. So that is a three-way tie. Grunkle, Clive, and Tipster. Three-way tie. And in this situation, the last person... Oh, I see. Is most of the penguins. Ah, that makes sense. Thank you for the clarity. In this situation, the last person to go to the loser's bench gets to pick. So, Samster, I'm just going to drag you into voice chat just a minute. I don't know if you can talk because you look to be muted, but I've dragged you in nevertheless. Oh, you're muted probably on my end. Samster, hello, welcome to the stream. I don't know if you can hear me or if you can speak. Maybe Samster has no voice. But that's fine. If Samster, if you can hear me, let us know somewhere. I'll put you back. I'll put you back for now in general voice chat. And I'll mute you again. Dragging people left, right and centre against their will. But Samster, if you could confirm somewhere who you would like to take this challenge. Hello Falcott, welcome to the stream. Samster? Samster? Where'd you go, Samster? Has Samster left? Is Samster alive? It's a good question. I'll give you about 30 seconds, Samster, and then I'll have to go to the next person on the losers bench. Well, I can't remember who it is. I'm gonna have to go and have a look. Oh, it is Egg. Sorry. Okay, Samster appears to have gone slightly. Well, maybe they've just gone to the loo. Maybe he's just gone to the loo or something. Okay, in this situation, then I'm going to, since hopefully Samster will come back in a little while. We'll pass it down the bench, and we'll go to Egg Fried Cheese. Egg Fried Cheese, I'll drag you into the chat. Actually, I don't need to. You can do it yourself. I'll do it anyway. Egg, welcome to the streaming channel again. Samster appears to have disappeared. Who would you like to vote to play in this next game?
So, as I was just about to type, I've been overhearing the conversations that have been happening over in general voice chat.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm an extremely horrible person, and he voted for me last time. Grunkle is taking on this challenge.
Okay, thank you very much, Egg Fried Cheese. I'll put you back, and I'm going to bring Grunkle back in. Grunkle, you're taking on this challenge as well. Let's begin. Okay, memory, Grunkle. How is your memory?
Yeah, so.
So, okay. Again, you have the option to do this either in voice or in Twitch. It's entirely up to you. How this works?
Is there a benefit to either?
I don't think
What's the royal preference trademark?
The royal preference. Well, whichever one I go for, I need to make sure I've got the answers hooked up first. How this is. Oh, not to worry, Sam. So I figured you probably had to go AFK for a minute. Not to worry. Egg took your vote, and Grunkle is back in doing this game. So how this works, Grunkle, you will flash up. There will flash up 20 random words. Words selected from the 1,000 most popular words in the UK language. And you will see these 20 words. They will flash 20 in a row before the timer starts. The timer will then start. You have to recite all 20 to me in order. You can replay the words either quickly or slowly as you choose, during which time the clock, however, will not stop. Okay, you can replay as many times as you like, but you have to answer all 20 words within 90 seconds. If you're choosing to do this in Twitch, it's !fast or !slow to operate the replays. Otherwise, you just have to tell me which to do. You cannot, if you are replaying, you cannot answer until the replay has stopped. Do you understand the rules?
Can we make an American English?
Make them American English. Well, they're all words. The idea is they're all words you should recognise.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. Okay. Incidentally, when the words first flash up, when the first 20 originally are played, I will also say them. So if you are an audio memorizer, you can close your eyes and just listen to it, but they will also flash up on the screen, which might be slightly out of sync for you. So if you're doing it in voice chat, you're best off listening to me. probably. If you're doing it on stream, then probably best watching. You understand? Hello?
Hello.
Oh,
Hold
yeah.
on. Wait. So, if I get, like, let's say the first 7 words, like, can I continue from where I left off? Or does
Oh,
that
yes,
have
that's
to
the
be a
other thing. I probably
conversation
should have mentioned that. Yes, you can then continue from where you left off. So if you get the first 7, and then press replay, you then carry on from the 8th word. You don't have to go
Good
back
to
to the
hear.
beginning. But the replay does play in full every time, and you cannot answer until the replay is finished. Okay?
Gotcha.
So you're going to do this in voice?
I'm going to do this in voice.
Okie dokie. Grunkle, your second fight for survival starts now. Here. Individual. Apply. Once. Mission. Call. Meet. High. Voice. Legal. Often. Price. Rich. Travel. Daughter. Fight. Author. Authority. Role. Ability. Start the clock.
Here,
Correct.
individual,
Correct.
apply,
Correct.
once,
Correct.
meet,
Incorrect.
call,
Incorrect.
fast repeat.
Back in.
Mission,
Correct.
meet,
Incorrect.
call,
Correct.
meet,
Correct.
voice,
Incorrect.
fast repeat.
Back in.
High,
Correct.
voice,
Correct.
legal,
Correct.
often,
Correct.
price,
Correct.
fast repeat.
Back in.
Rich,
Correct.
travel,
Correct.
daughter,
Correct.
daughter,
Correct.
daughter,
Yep.
fight,
Correct.
authority.
Oh, incorrect. It was author, authority,
Yeah.
role, ability were the final 4, but a very, very good effort. 16 out of 20. And again, I think your voice cutting out there.
Yeah, it's a shame. I had to say
no problem.
daughter about 15 times.
I caught it on the first. I heard door, and I assumed I took that as correct and moved right on. But bad luck there, mate. Very, very good effort, but unfortunately, not to be. Your second fight was not a success, and so I'm afraid, Grunkle, you have to go over to the loser's bench.
Womp womp.
Wab, wab, wab. Not to worry, we may speak to you a bit later on. For now, I'll put you back in general voice. Okay, Grunkle joins the loser's bench. 4 on the loser's bench, only 2 left in play. Score, Egg, Samster and Grunkle all on the loser's bench. There are 2 players left. Let's see how they get on in the head-to-head. Okay, Clive and Tipster. I'm going to bring Tipster in. Clive, are you in? You're not in voice chat, but that's okay. You don't need voice chat. This next one is exclusively TP. Oh, there you are. Let me bring you both in. Good evening.
Oh, hello.
Hello, hello.
Good evening.
Lovely to have you both here. Congratulations, you have made it through to the head-to-head.
You.
Well done. Now, well, I haven't told. We don't know it's the head-to-head. Shall we reveal the category? Oh, look, it's the head-to-head. Now, guys, this one is exclusively Twitch plays. Okay.
Okay.
What will happen in just a moment, and again, I recommend you go to the bot on this, but if needs be, you can type to the chat. You will be presented with a maze each, or rather a grid each. You have to start at the bottom and work your way to the top. And to do that, you have to enter the coordinate on the grid reference that you would like to go into. There is an exact route that you have to follow. It will be between 8 and I think 12 spaces long. You can move sideways, forwards, diagonally, but not backwards. Okay? The object of the game is to get to the other side. If you step on a wrong tile, you will hear an alarm. You will not be able to type while the alarm sounds, and you must start all over again. However, both of you have got exactly the same maze. So how much attention you pay to the other person is entirely up to you. Do you both understand the rules?
Absolutely.
I missed the not bit. Which way are we not allowed to go?
Backwards. So
Okay.
Down,
Not
basically.
backwards.
You're going from bottom to top on the screen. Your name
Okay.
will appear over the grid that is yours, although it will appear in the same order that you were on the podiums. If you get it wrong, an alarm will sound. You must start again and go back to the beginning. So it's a little bit of trial and error, it's a little bit of memorization, and it's a little bit of peripheral vision. How much are you watching your opponent? Okay.
Right. And so for inputs, are we inputting coordinates? or
Literally just the
inputting
coordinates.
directions?
No,
Sorry.
literally just the coordinates that are on the tile that you will see in front of you, and they will be A through F and 1 through 5. And yeah, it will light up if you get it right, and there'll be a bing, and it will do an alarm, and it will all go off if you get it wrong.
Okay. Right.
So,
are you able to stream into this Discord channel, because my stream is currently horrendously
are
behind?
you on a delay? Okay, I will give it a go. This one's slightly better, actually, because I don't necessarily have to show you the answers. You see, the answers would be there on the right-hand side, but I don't have to show these to you. I'm just going to have a quick peek. I'm just going to cancel that for a minute, have a quick peek at what the answers are.
Oh, sorry.
So that I know where you're going. Oh, it hasn't calculated it yet. That's annoying. Okay, well, I'll look at that in a second then. Okay, hang on. Get the right window up. Discord.
Hey, Ben,
Yeah.
could I just clarify one thing regarding this? This is not including skipping squares either. So it has to be completely adjacent to where
Oh yes,
they stood?
the next square will be next to the current square, so either to the side, in front, or diagonal, but never backwards.
Yeah, and you can't jump a square.
And you can't jump a square, correct?
Okay, just wanted to clarify that because I know that these might not see that. That's
Yeah, it's all good.
cool.
I mean, according to this,
Okay.
I can't really see on the go live. The quality is so bad that I can't actually see it at all. But I won't put the answer up there. But hopefully you can see that, Tipster. Okay.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, Tipster, do you understand the rules?
I think so.
Okay, Clive, do you understand the rules?
I do.
Excellent. Well, the very best of luck to you both. Let's play the head-to-head. Clive is on the left, Tipster is on the right.
Oh, I've lost my... Where has it gone? Oh, it's locked me out again. Right. Okay.
Everything okay, Tipster?
Yep. Persephone's Twitch bot keeps closing my chat window.
Yes, it does that. If you need to type it into the main chat, then do that.
Will do. Oh, it's done it again. Right. No, okay, won't let me do it in main chat either because it's identical.
Ah.
Load. Okay. Oh, no. I am now accidentally messaging someone called F3.
It's not what you want to do. I will also periodically clear the chat. Oh, thank you, Egg.
No. Okay, right. So. Ouch!
Oh.
I've got to keep checking that I'm actually typing into the chat window now. Oh, how did I? Huh. Right. Oh, wait, no, that's not a letter. That is not a letter, Tipster.
And Clive of Legend has made it across the grid. Congratulations. Nicely done, Egg Fried Cheese. Thank you very much for going in and deleting those messages. Oh, so that's one of the ones that was effectively a physical challenge that I've sort of managed to convert into Twitch plays. Tipster, can you just do me a favour? Can you just try typing B3 into the chat now?
Into
the chat
or whisper.
Either or. I just want to see if it still picks it up. It shouldn't, but I don't remember actually checking this. It doesn't pick it up. Perfect. Okay. I rule at coding. No, I don't. I'm a terrible programmer. Sorry, I'm just very excited that that's worked. Thank you very much, Matt, for the feedback. Grateful to you. So, Clive of Legend, congratulations. You have crossed the grid. Tipster at the final hurdle. I'm afraid we have to say goodbye to you. Tipster, bad luck. Off you go to the loser's bench. Joining Grunkle, Samster, Egg Fried Cheese, and Scorecount. Tipster, thank you very much for playing. We'll see you a bit later on. Clive of Legend, you are the one sole survivor.
Wasn't expecting that.
Weren't expecting that. Did you actually play a game? Apart from, you obviously played the maze.
That final one.
Did the maze. Well, you've obviously proved your worth. And Clive of Legend. Yes, Clive of Legend. I forgot what your name was for a minute. You are today's top dog. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
However, here's the big twist of the game. There is one final round. And this round is called Top Dog. Now, how this works in the game, I haven't got any prizes tonight. In due course, I might do. But how this worked is that you have now won £10,000. Hooray!
Hooray!
But can you keep it? That is the question. How this works, we are going to do the final round, the top dog round. And on this round is a 10,000 toots, perhaps. This is a general knowledge round. However, you are not going to be answering questions. Much like the game we've just played, you are going to be picking the people you think are least likely to answer the questions correctly. If they answer it wrong, you get a point. If they answer it right, they get a point. And if the first person to get to 3 is the actual winner, if they get 3 wrong, then you are today's top dog and you leave with £10,000, but not actually. If they get to 3 first, the losers, then they take your £10,000 and they split it 5 ways, taking £2,000 each, and you end up being the top dog, but with no money. Do you understand the rules?
I do.
Excellent. Now, this is the only one that is exclusively voice chat, and there's no TP for this. So, Clive of Legend, you are the first top dog for the pilot episode. Congratulations. Let's play Top Dog. So, you can only pick the losers once. You cannot pick them once they've already answered a question. So, let's reveal the first category, and the category is Geography. Who would you like to take on the geography question? You have the options of Score Count, Egg Fried Cheese, Samster, Grunkle, or Tipster. Who would you like to take on this geography question?
I've already lost against Grunkle on a geography question once. I think I'll probably skip him.
Not him.
I'll try Egg Fried Cheese.
You're going to pick Egg Fried Cheese. Egg Fried Cheese, come and join us in the chat, and you're going to face a geography question.
Okay.
Oh, here he is. Okay. So remember, Clive of Legend, you are not answering this. Egg Fried Cheese is answering this question. Egg Fried Cheese, your geography question, for a point for the losers, is... What is the capital city of Slovenia?
Oh. I have no idea.
Guess from you?
Eggland.
Eggland.
I have no idea.
Eggland. I can say the answer is not Eggland. I can tell you the answer is, in fact, Ljubljana. Ljubljana.
How on earth am I meant to have known that?
Well, if you've been to Slovenia and visited Ljubljana, then you might know that. I have been there, so I happen to know that. But bad luck, Egg Fried Cheese. You did not get a point. That is a point for the top dog. Ignore the music fading out. I need to fix that.
At least it wasn't history.
At least it wasn't history.
That was my concern, that I would have been picked for the history one instead. But
Keep that in
well,
mind for next time.
Clive will bear that in mind for next time. Thank you very much, Egg Fried Cheese.
No worries.
The next category, Clive of Legend, is history. You can't pick Egg Fried Cheese, I'm afraid. He's been and gone. But you have a choice of the other four. Who would you like to face a history question? Score Count, Samster, Grunkle, or Tipster?
So I was kind of afraid of being top dog. Everyone's so good that it's hard to pick. They're terrible at teaching us history over here. I'll go for Grunkle.
You go for Grunkle, fellow American.
Sure.
Okay,
Yeah.
Grunkle. Let's pop you into the chat. And
Hello.
hello, welcome. You are facing a history question. Now, actually, as it happens, this history question is an American history question, so you may have been better off picking one of the other players. But let's have a look, see if Grunkle knows the answer to this. Grunkle, the question is, who assassinated President Abraham Lincoln?
John Wilkes Booth.
John Wilkes Booth is the correct answer. That is a point for the losers. Congratulations, Grunkle.
Yo!
John Wilkes Booth, lovely. Grunkle, you've got a point back for the losers. Clive, it's one apiece. Let's have a look at the next category. It's music. Music is the next category. Who would you like to take on the music question? You've got Tipster, Samster, or Score Count left. Who would you like?
I don't really know Tipster's or Samster's strengths, really, or score counts for that matter. I'll go for Tipster.
We'll go for Tipster. Okay, Tipster, pop yourself into the chat right here. And let's have a look at the music question. Tipster, how is your music?
It should be fairly good, but well, I may be about to embarrass myself in front of however many people.
There's quite a few, and actually. If you are
let's
watching
hope.
tonight, you're very welcome. 24, according to my stream count. Tipster, your music question is: who was the lead singer of Led Zeppelin?
Oh God. I'm gonna say Frank Zappa, and I'm gonna be wrong.
Frank Zappa is not the correct answer, I'm afraid. The answer is
Phew.
Robert Plant.
Ooh.
Good guess. Frank Zappa is the singer in something else, which I'm going to have to Google now because I feel like I should know that. It doesn't say.
I think he was a solo artist, and I've
Maybe he was a
completely
solo artist.
mucked this up.
Not to worry. It was Robert Plant, so that is no good there. Tipster, valiant effort, but wrong. That is another point for the top dog. Clive of Legend, you're 2-1 up. Let's have a look at the next category. The next category is sport. Sport question. Who would you like to
I
take
was
on the
hoping
sport
for
question?
this.
You've got choice of two. You've got Score Count or Samster.
Oh, do forgive me for this. Let's give it a score count.
Over to Score Count. Okay, Score Count, come and join us in the chat. You are
I saw
facing...
that, I can't make
That is the
saw that
name
coming.
of this game. The name of this game. A sport question for you, Score Count, and the losers' lives depend upon it.
We're dead.
Let's have a look at this sport question. Score Count. How many players
Have
are there
I-
on a rugby union team?
Union?
Rugby union.
Now I need to remember. Now I need to remember which way round it is.
Ah.
Oh god.
Ash is rooting for you.
It's either. Someone tells me it's either 8 or 15.
What are you going to go for? Farnham Ref is having a migraine over this.
I know. Farnham's having a. Screw it, 15.
You're going for 15.
It's either 8 or 15, or it could be neither. I don't know. Those
The
are two
correct
numbers that are in my
answer
head.
is 15. It is 15. Congratulations. That's another point for the losers right there. That's 2 apiece. Well done, Score Count. Okay, Clive, you have got one player left to pick, one loser left to pick, and the final question, the final category is hobbies and pastimes. Let's go and have a look at who you've got to pick. It is Samster. Would you like to pick Samster?
I was hoping not to pick him at all, but sure.
Samster, get yourself into the stream chat. Okay, when it does that sting, I need to get it to restart the music stuff. Samster, it comes back down to this. The final question is 2 apiece, 2 to the losers, 2 to the top dog. And here is your hobbies and pastimes question. What colour is Pall Mall on a British Monopoly board? Samster? Oh, I muted you. Sorry. My bad, I muted you. Sorry, Samster. What colour the tension is building? What colour is Pall Mall on a British Monopoly board?
I feel like it's blue or red.
What are you going to go for?
Let's try red.
Samster says
I'm not sure.
red. I can tell you the correct answer is pink.
Oh,
It's pink, it's not red.
I'm sorry.
Bad luck, Samster. That is another point for the top dog, which means the top dog, Clive of Legend, is the winner of the pilot
Yay.
episode. 3 points to 2 in the final round. Congratulations to you, Clive. Well done. You won the pilot.
Well, thank you very much. Good game, y'all.
Very exciting. Well done. Well, that is Dog Eat Dog. I hope everybody enjoyed that. I'm going to go for a quick break to top up my glass. We are going to have another game of that. On top of actually changing the getting some more wine, I also need to update the questions. So I'm going to play a track. Do credit for screen share. Possibly Toshi. I might look into that in a bit when we get there. But for now, I do need to go get another drink. But Clive of Legend, congratulations. Losers, commiserations. We are going to play another game of Dog Eat Dog in about 5 minutes' time. But just remember that every dog has its day. I will see you in a few minutes' time.
Looking in your eyes, I see a paradise. This world that I found is too good to be true. Standing here beside you, want so much to give you this love in my heart that I'm feeling for you. Let 'em say we're crazy. I don't care about that. Put your hands in my hand, baby. Don't ever look back. Let the world around us just fall apart. Baby, we can make it if we're heart to heart. And we can build
There should be sound. Oh, you're being amusing. Oh, I see. Ah, very good. Okay, let's pick some players. Plenty of sound. Good. Right, where's Unity? There it is. Right, out of the 8 of you, 6 of you are going to come play Dog Eat Dog. Let's find out who it's going to be. Harry, Grunkle, Red Penguin, Connor, 8Minky, and Matt the Ref, Toshi, and Oliyika. You'll have to wait for another day. Because Grunkle decided to throw himself into the mix twice and got picked twice, so that's the way it goes. Poor Toshi, who has been here from the start. Greedy little hamster, according to Clive. No, you do, Red Penguin, you've been picked. You do play. Vote him out, Oh, come on, let's be friendly about it. Let's be friendly about Grunkle's desire to play the game. In a way, it's kind of touching. It's good that Grunkle wants to play. So, Connor, Matt, Grunkle, Harry, Red Penguin, and 8Minky, you are our dogs this game. We don't have the lack of text for it. Okay, fair enough. You are our dogs for this game. Let's begin. Let's play Dog Eat Dog. Okie dokie. Yes, come on, play nice, children. Play nice. Be nice to each other. Sorry, Toshi, we'll make sure you get a game. We'll make sure you get a game. So there are 6 of you, and the first category is, the idea of the game is to vote for the person you think is least likely to do well in that particular category. Let's reveal the first category of this game. It is arithmetic. We've seen the arithmetic game already. You know how it works. Grunkle took this on last time. I wonder if he'll get to take it on again. Ideally, you would whisper to Persephone's Twitch bot, who should be in the chat right now, so who you want to vote for to play this game. If you are in the game, it will pan over to who's playing so you can have a little bit of a reminder. All vote now. Grunkle, Connor and Matt have all voted. 8Minky has voted, Harry has voted, just wait for Red Penguin. Has everybody voted? Is everybody in the Discord? Because I might need to talk to you. Red Penguin, you're not in the Discord, are you? Yeah, you whisper to the Twitch bot. You're not. Okay, that's okay, Red. You can play in Twitch. That's fine. Okay. Okay, yeah. Red, can you just confirm? I don't know how you voted because I can't see what Stephanie's Twitch bot said. Did you vote for a person? Oops. Just confirm. If you can whisper to me. Whisper to me. I'll whisper to you, Thef. Who? If I just whisper to you now. Oh, bloody taskbar is doing a number on me. There we go. Who did you vote for? So I've just messaged Red Penguin. Tell me here. Tell me here. Which of the game do you like to play this game? So one of the other players has got to play this game. Is how this works. So if you can tell me, and then I will add that onto the thing. Okay, yeah, but someone else though. What's happening over there? Insert text. I'm sensing a problem with this. People not listening to the rules. So otherwise, I will just pick someone for you. So I'd rather not do because it's kind of defeats the point of the game. Just pick someone. Oh, you're okay. That person. Okay. That's a good idea. Add it to the internal list, please. Okay. Let's reveal who has voted for who, and I will fill in for Red Penguin. Harry has voted for Matt. I can't remember though. Grunkle has voted for, thank you, Penguin. Penguin voted for Grunkle. Connor's voted for Grunkle. 8Minky has voted for Grunkle. And Matt has voted for Grunkle. So, unsurprisingly here, Grunkle, you are going to play the first game, which is arithmetic. Come and join me in the streaming channel, Mr. Grunkle. Here you are. Here we are back again. It's your third game.
It seems familiar.
Yeah, but now you know how it goes, so I don't have to explain the rules.
And I fixed my internet, so I'm
Hey!
not spiking out.
Excellent. Yes, Red, you might be, but you can't vote for yourself, and no one, you didn't get voted. Only one person voted you in, so it's the person with the most votes. Might need some tweaking. I think it's all working so far, Red. So, Grunkle, just a reminder for you and for anyone else who wasn't watching, you will be given a base number. You'll then be given an operation to perform. You need to tell me what the answer is to the base number plus the operation. That becomes your new base number. There are 10 in total. You cannot skip. You have 90 seconds to answer all 10. Do you understand?
I understand.
Okay, Grunkle Squeaky, your fight for survival. Actually, let me just bring up the answers. So I've put them here. Debug info. No, I'll keep it there. Okay, Grunkle, your fight for survival starts now. Base number is 60 plus 14.
74.
Correct. Plus 10.
84.
Correct. Plus 14.
98.
Correct. Minus 71.
27.
Correct. Plus 141.
168.
Correct. Minus 103.
65.
Correct. Plus 224.
289.
Correct. Times 7. Here's the bottleneck. I assume you want to play in voice, by the way.
Yeah, that would be preferable.
289 times 7.
1400. 2020.
Not correct.
2021.
Not correct.
2022.
Incorrect.
2023.
Correct. Plus 300.
Hey!
Plus 397.
24. 20.
Correct. Plus 371.
Uh, 2791.
Correct. Whew! Again, 2 seconds to spare again! Look at that! 2 seconds to spare. Nicely done, Serve. You have survived, and now you get a free choice as to who you're going to eliminate of the players who voted for you. Let's go back to the bench. So, Harry didn't vote for you. You obviously didn't vote for yourself. Red did vote for you, despite what he wrote there, as did Connor, 8Minky, and Matt the Ref. Who are you going to knock out?
This is a tough decision because 8Minky made fun of my typo. But Connor's just a scarier player, so I'm gonna have to pick Connor.
Connor, you are the scarier player, and therefore, having voted for Grunkle, and Grunkle survived the challenge, Connor, you are eliminated, and you go over to the loser's bench. Short but sweet. Connor says, me, scary.
Can I just stay here? It's not like I'm gonna get a break.
You're going to be back in a minute. I don't know, we'll have to wait and see. Let's have a look and go to the next round. Connor, you're on the loser's bench. We'll talk to you a bit later on. Okay, let's go on to round number 2. There are 5 players left. Harry, Grunkle, Red, 8Minky, and Matt the Ref, as we reveal category number 2. It's words. It's the word wheel puzzle. So of the 5 remaining players, choose who you would like to vote for to play the word puzzle. Remember, you're aiming to get someone who is going to be less good at the word puzzle. The idea is that you eliminate them from the game. Otherwise, they stand a chance to eliminate you. Voting opens now. Whisper to Persephone's Twitch bot. There's 2 people voted. Red, you have to whisper to Persephone's Twitch bot, not to me. There's 3 people voted. Matt the Ref, Harry, and 8Minky have voted. Waiting for Grunkle and for Red. Whisper Persephone's Twitch bot, not me. I mean, I technically can type it for you, but Grunkle has voted. Wait for you, Red. Okay, let me do that on your behalf then, because I know how to do that. Okay. Twitch test name is Red Penguin XD, and the vote was... Oh, I need to turn that back on. Hang on a minute. Round setter. Oh, it's on the canvas, isn't it? Give me a sec, people. There you go. So I voted for you, Red, because that was easier than finding the Twitch bot. Assuming that the person you said to me in private chat was the person you wanted to vote for, that is the person you have now voted for. But yes, as Clive said, click the little person in the top right and Persephone's Twitch bot is up there. So, everyone has voted. Let's see who you have voted for. Harry's voted for Penguin. Grunkle has voted for Harry. Penguin voted for Matt. Minky voted for Penguin. And Matt has voted for Harry. So Harry and Harry, Penguin and Penguin, and Matt. That is a two-way tie. And in this situation, the last person who goes to the loser's bench gets to cast the vote. And in this particular instance, it is Connor, who's over on the loser's bench. So Connor, are you in chat? You're not in chat, but if you'd like to tell us in chat down here, who would you like to send into the game? And you have to choose from either Red Penguin or Harry. You have to choose from one of the tied players. Harry, you are going into the game as nominated by Connor. If you'd like to come and join me in the chat. And Harry, you're in the game. Let's have a Harry. Harry, hello, you alright?
It's not me.
It wasn't Harry, it was Penguin.
Harry wasn't Harry, Harry was Penguin.
Grunkle said Penguin.
Oh.
No, Grunkle said Harry.
Grunkle said Harry, Connor said Penguin.
Okay, that's...
I could just... I need to beat the stream a second.
Oh, Grunkle, you've broken everything. Okay, let me see if I can figure out a way around that. Hang on.
I can play if you want.
No, because that's not how it goes. What's the round? It's words, isn't it?
Words, yeah.
This is a really hard one to do, especially because Penguin hasn't got voice. Is that a pub? I can't change the code. We're going to have to do it that way, and that's going to be a yellow card for Grunkle. Because it's okay, just let Harry do it. How do I message it? I've got carried away. I've just watched people, so I'm not. Okay, we're going to have to now because Harry's the person in the game, and because this is. And the only other way of doing this is by someone talking to me, and because Red Penguin hasn't got voice, it would have to be done by Twitch. That's the way it goes. Okay, it's a pilot episode, so I need to put in a failsafe for something like that happening. And Grunkle, you need to stop doing that sort of thing with the game. Okay, it's fine. It's fine.
So I guess I better add that into internal issues.
So add it in somewhere, and I'll worry about it later on. Right, Harry, cool. You're playing words. It turns out.
Yep. Hello.
Hiya. Did you see the last game?
I didn't, but I had it vaguely explained to me. But I think going over it again would be okay.
Okay, so you're going to be presented with a word wheel. The word wheel consists of 8 words. The last letter of the previous word is the start of the next word. You will also be presented with an array of letters that you can use to type. They will be presented underneath. You have to type a letter at a time. You'll be given a clue and the number of letters in the word. So you type the letter and then enter. Last time there were some issues delivering these to the bot, so it might be better to do it into straight into the chat. And Egg can maybe do some deletion of that. You can skip by typing !skip. But bear in mind the wheel takes some time to rotate. You have got to answer all 8 within 90 seconds. Alternatively, you can tell me the letter and I will type for you, but then you are on my good graces as to whether or not I hit the right letter, which I normally do. Which are you going to do?
Okay. I'll type.
You're going to type into the chat, okay? Do you understand the rules?
I do believe so, and I think it would be easier if I just properly figure out as I go along.
Okie dokie. One thing I will add, you cannot, if you start typing a word, you cannot skip until you complete that word.
Right.
And if the letter is already there, so for example, if the first word was wine, the W would already be given for you. You don't need to type the W again. If you type an incorrect letter that is available, there is a 2-second penalty.
Right, okay.
Okay?
And it doesn't put it in, it just comes back as an error, I assume.
there will be a message come up in the chat saying that is incorrect. There's a 2-second
okay.
penalty.
Cool.
So it's all good. If you type a letter that isn't there, there isn't a penalty, but it will just return it and it won't do anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll try the bot, and if it doesn't work, then
Fantastic.
I'll
So
do
keep
it.
your eye on the clue and the number of letters, and it's !skip if you want to skip the word.
Brilliant.
Harry, your fight for survival.
God, that's someone else.
Your fight for survival starts now. Worst case scenario, I can skip for you.
Leader of a country. Oh yeah, it's saying it's not delivered.
Go into the chat. I would go directly into the main lobby chat.
Oh, I'm typing too fast.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you want, you can tell me the letters and I'll type for you.
I-D-E-N-T.
Clear.
That's a bit. Try cloth. O-W-L-E. E-L. Yeah, it's quite delayed. A-N-Y-A-R-D. U-L-L.
Flowing molten fire.
A-V-A.
Long-nosed animal.
N-T-E-A-T-E-R.
Not right. No N.
Oh.
And your time is up. It was an
I'll be
aardvark,
aardvark,
not an anteater. Bad luck, you ran out of time. Okay, this is something I need to look at because obviously it's.
Yeah, that was. I think maybe if you stream through Discord, it'll make that slightly better.
Ash says,
isn't that
I think for this
instant?
to be twitchable, you'd have to put all the letters together in one message rather than one by one. You either get undeliverable in whispers, whisperbox closes, or typing too fast in public chat. Good point, Ash. That's a Twitch, a problem with a general problem with Twitch. So I will, if you make a note of that, Egg, and I'll look into that for next time.
Also, if you stream it through Discord, I think at least for that round.
Yeah, I was
or screen share or however it works.
I was
I'm
sent
not
to
sure.
do. Yeah, I think screen share is normally the thing I do, but it struck me as sort of doing screen share would be a bit of a faff. In a
Yeah, I mean, saying the clue and the number of letters is fine as well.
Okay, screen share might be the way forward, certainly with that one, and then I can type the letters on your behalf, maybe something like that, if it's not too blurry. Anyway, as it happens, this is all good stuff because it's a pilot episode. It's not a proper episode. It's just a testing one. But Harry, bad luck. You did not survive your challenge, and so you are eliminated. And over you go to the losers bench to join Connor there. Bad luck, and we'll talk to you a little bit later on.
Okay.
Okay, let's go on to our next round. 4 players remain, and the next category is sequences. Know how the sequences round works, hopefully. If you are still in, there are 4 of you. Whisper to Persephone's Twitch bot, she should be in the chat, who you would like to vote for. And we'll see who comes up trumps. Voting opens now. Red Penguin has voted. Grunkle has voted. Matt has voted. And 8 Minky has voted. Everybody has got their votes in. Let's see who you voted for. Grunkle's voted for Matt. Red Penguin's voted for 8 Minky. 8 Minky has voted for Penguin. And Matt has voted for Penguin. So, Penguin, you are going to be playing sequences. Okay, so to explain to you how this is going to work, Red Penguin, yes, I would explain it to you. You will be presented with a mathematical sequence of 5 numbers. You need to tell me what the 6th one is. So, for example, in this sequence that I'm typing into chat now, The next number would be 12. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. The next number is 12. They may not be quite as simple as that. They might be. We'll have to wait and see. There are 6 in total. If you, there's no penalty for getting it wrong, so you can type in as many as you like. If you don't know it and you want to skip it, you need to type !skip into the chat, and that will skip to the next one. But you must answer all 6 within 90 seconds. Do you understand the rules of the game? Just type your answer into the chat or to Persephone's Twitch bot. Either is fine. So it's the next number that would be in the sequence, or !skip if you'd like to move on to the next one. You understand the rules of the game? Good man. Okay, if you're ready, Red Penguin, your fight for survival starts now. What the actual hell is not correct? You can pass if you don't know. !skip to skip to the next one. At just over half your time. Minus 94 is correct. And that is time, Red Penguin. Bad luck. Ola Yika, if you could abstain from typing answers if it's not your game in the chat during the course of the game, I'd be very grateful to you. The first one was 43. This one's that's the name of the game. Get you into the game that you're going to be bad at. That is how it works. But unfortunately, 1 out of 6 is not enough, Red Penguin, to survive. And so you are eliminated and move over to the loser's bench. You're joining Harry and Connor. Bad luck. We may see you a bit later on. 3 down and 3 remain. We have one final contest between Grunkle Squeaky, 8Minky, and Matt the Ref. Grunkle's the only one who's actually done anything so far. 8Minky and Matt the Ref have just been sat waiting patiently for their game. Could it be now? Let's have a look. The next category is Memory. As before, I think you know what this is if you were before, but if you would like to vote for the person you'd like to play Memory, voting opens now. That's voted. Grunkle's voted. And 8Minky has voted. Okay, 3 votes in. Let's have a look and see what you voted for, or rather who you voted for. Grunkle's voted for 8Minky. 8Minky's voted for Grunkle with love. And Matt has voted for Grunkle. So Grunkle, you know what that means. Get yourself back into the chat. You are going to be playing Memory. Here he is. Welcome back. I talked to you a lot tonight.
Home sweet home.
Oh, sweet home, very much so. Okay, Grunkle, you know the rules?
I do know the rules. I feel like I have a significant advantage having not only done this before, but I also got my internet buffed.
Yeah, so that could be helpful. Remember, if you want, are you doing this in voice again?
Correct.
So either fast skip, slow skip, just say to me, let me just make sure I've loaded up to make sure I've got all of the words on display. And yeah, the first time through will be a slow playthrough. The first time I will say the words, thereafter I will not. Do you understand the rules?
I understand the rules.
Right, Grunkle, your fight for survival starts now. Second, popular, record, maybe, analysis, adult, argue, message, onto, forward, beak, same, control, year, animal, mother, tonight, event, along, might. Start the clock.
Second,
Correct.
popular,
Correct.
record,
Correct.
maybe,
Correct.
analysis,
Correct.
fast repeat.
You're back in.
Adult,
Correct.
argue,
Correct.
message,
Correct.
onto,
Correct.
forward,
Correct.
fast repeat.
Back in.
Week,
Correct.
same,
Correct.
control,
Correct.
year,
Correct.
animal,
Correct.
fast repeat.
About 30 seconds. Back in.
Mother,
Correct.
tonight,
Correct.
event,
Correct.
along,
Correct.
might.
Correct. Well played, sir.
Thank you.
You have survived the memory challenge, and you now get the very distinct pleasure of eliminating someone else from the game. Let's go back to the bench. You've got 8Minky, and you've got Matt the ref. Who do you not want to face in the playoff head-to-head?
I mean, 8Minky gave me the heart, so I have to kick out Farnham.
Some love between 8Minky and Grunkle. Farnham, bad luck. Didn't get to play a game, but Grunkle has spoken. You are eliminated, and you go over to the losers bench to join Red Penguin, Harry, and Connor. And then there were two. Let's go on to the final round. Grunkle, stay right where you are, and I'm going to bring 8Minky into the chat. No, I'm not, because... Oh, 8Minky's already here. Fantastic. Hello, 8Minky. Welcome.
Hello. By some power of wizardry, I'm here.
Excellent. I'm assuming that's my backstage team in the shape of egg fried cheese are getting all in on that. Welcome. He's floor manager, so I'm very grateful to you, Egg. Thank you very much. Welcome, 8Minky. You've not played a game.
Not here, no.
But you're through to the head-to-head nevertheless. Apparently I'm bleeding. Oh, how annoying. I think I might have done something. Never mind. All will be well. 8Minky and Grunkle, you are going into the head-to-head. Well, we don't know. It might be. Let's reveal the category. It is the head-to-head. So, mind blown. So, how this works, as before, you'll be presented with a 5x6 grid. The grid has got letter coordinates on it. You type in the grid. You've got to go from the bottom to the top. The next square will always be adjacent, either sideways, forwards, or diagonally, but never backwards. If you press an incorrect coordinate, the grid resets and you must start again. However, both of the grids are exactly the same. Okay, so how much you want to pay attention to your opponent's progress is entirely up to you. This one is entirely Twitch plays. You type the coordinate either into the chat or into Persephone's Twitch bot. Chat is probably better, and Egg will get onto that with the deletion of them. Do you understand the rules?
I think
I
so.
do.
Wonderful. Well, if you are both ready, the very best of luck. Your names will appear.
Go live.
Oh yes, I'm going to enable Go Live so that you can see that what is going on. Go Live, head-to-head, Go Live. The Go Live will be active so you can see it in real time. Let me just have a quick look at what the correct route is. It hasn't been generated yet. Very best of luck to you both. Your head-to-head, 8Minky and Grunkle Squeaky, begins now. Your name will appear over the grid that is yours. Oh! This is close.
I already forgot which one I put last too.
It's all about memory as well.
Nah.
Short term, long term.
Ah, shoot.
8Minky has made it across the grid. Well played. You are today's top dog. Nicely done, 8Minky.
Oh, thank you.
Grunkle just pipped at the post there. Bad luck. But it's not to be today. You're not to be top dog, it seems.
It's okay. Don't worry. I'll walk out here with my 4,000 dudes.
Well, maybe we'll have to wait and see. Congratulations, but bad luck, Grunkle Squeaky.
Good game, Grunkle.
Disagree.
Disagree. Grunkle, you are eliminated, and you go and join the losers bench over there.
Get me out of here.
Which means, congratulations, 8Minky, you are today's top dog. Well played.
Thank you.
Now, you have the chance now to win 10,000 imaginary pounds, but can you keep it? That is the question. Let's play Top Dog. Top Dog, there will be 5 general knowledge questions. In each question, you will be given the category, and you have to choose from there which player you think is least likely to answer that question correctly. You cannot pick the player more than once. If they get it right, they get a loser's point. If they get it wrong, you get a point for the winner, and the first to 3 points will be the winner. If you get to 3, you keep your 10,000 imaginary pounds. If they get to 3, they take your 10,000 pound, and they split it 5 ways, taking home 2,000 imaginary pounds each. Do you understand the rules of the game?
I do, yes.
Okay, 8Minky, if you're ready, let's play Top Dog. And let's have a look at your first category, which is computing. Who would you like to select to play computing?
Computing. I think I'm gonna go ahead. I know he was eliminated right off the bat, but I'm gonna give him the first pick on this one. I'm gonna pick Connor.
Connor, you have been picked to come and answer a question on computing. Are you in the chat, Connor? Would you like to come and join us? You are. Welcome, Connor.
Hello.
Nice to have you here. You have a computing question. Let's see how you get on with this. Your question is, what does RAM stand for?
This one's easy. It's random access memory.
So random access memory, that is the correct answer. Random access memory. That is a point for the losers. Point on the board, Connor, for the losers. Nicely done. 8Minky yet to score. Let's see if you have better luck with the next category, which is fashion. Who would you like to play a question on fashion?
Fashion. Let's see who I have yet. I'm gonna bring in the artist formerly known as Farnham Ref into play.
The artist formerly known as Farnham Ref. That is Matt the Ref. Matt the Ref, bring him into the chat. Matt the Ref, welcome. How are you, sir?
I'm very well, sir. How's your good self?
Yeah, not too bad. It's all gone quite well tonight. Sorry you didn't get a chance to play a game. You got eliminated before that opportunity arose. But you
Yeah,
do...
the bullying tactics from Grunkle didn't work.
It didn't work. He played a strong game. But you've got an opportunity now to answer a question and get a point for the losers here. A question on fashion for you, Matt. What item of clothing is a fedora?
It is a hat.
You say it's a hat. Let's have a look. The answer is a hat. That is the correct answer. That is the second point on the board for the losers. Nicely done, Matt. That is 2. 8 Minky yet to score. Nicely done, Matt. Getting some points there as we go on to question number 3. You're going to need to pick a good one for this one, 8 Minky. Food and drink. Who are you going to bring in to play food and drink? You've got 3 left. Harry, Red Penguin, or Grunkle?
Oh goodness. Not too sure. I guess food and drink could be anything. It's like 2 categories in one.
It is.
We're going to pick. I think we'll pick Harry for this one.
We're going to bring Harry in. Harry, get yourself into the chat right here. And we'll have a question on food and drink. Welcome back. Yes, we had some confusion earlier on over who was in the round and who was not in the round.
Didn't he? I thought he picked Penguin.
Please don't. Food and drink for you, Harry. Now, this is actually for the game. If you get this right, the losers win.
Oh, don't tell me that.
And 8 Minky, though top dog, will go home with his tail between his legs, and you will steal his money. Let's have a look at your question on food and drink, Harry. What are dried plums called?
Dates? Or is it prunes? Or is it raisins? It's one of the 3, and I can't remember. Well, raisins is grapes. Well, which one was it? Plums.
What are dried plums called?
Dates or what was the other one? Prunes. Oh.
What are you going to go for?
I'll go dates.
Harry is going for dates. The answer is prunes. Instinct was not right. That is a
so
point.
What dates?
Horrible.
Let's look this up.
Apart from anything else.
What
That is
are dates?
a point for the top. Dates are things that other people go on. In my experience.
Yeah, I was gonna say, don't Google dates. You get like hot singles in your area.
Yeah, you will a bit. Bad luck there, Harry. Not the correct answer. That is a point for 8 Minky as the top dog. Okay, 8 Minky, you live to see another question. You've got 2 players left to pick from, and the next category is literature. Who are you going to pick to play the literature question? You've got Grunkle Squeaky, Red Penguin.
Ooh, I think I'm gonna pick Penguin for this one.
Penguin, you can't come into the chat, but we're going to have a little chat in public chat. That's all good. Red Penguin faces a literature question. Red Penguin, are you still with us? I'm guessing you are. There's lots of chat from you. And can you hear me okay? And yes, no spoilers, obviously. Thank you, Matt. Red Penguin, you've been selected for this question, so I will private message you. If that's okay. Your stream isn't doing great. Question for you. I will message you in private chats. So that's all good. Spoilers don't spoil. So, the question that you have to answer, Red Penguin, is... Who wrote Anna Karenina? That is your question. If you could DM me your answer, that would be great. Question. Who wrote Anna Karenina is the question. Are you going to take... Red says, I don't know. Are you going to take a guess or are you going to pass? I don't read books, so I have to say I haven't read Anna Karenina. Are you going to pass or are you going to take a guess? Or am I going to accept I don't know as your answer? We've gone with I don't know, so I might just skip. Okay, exclamation mark, skip. Red is going to pass on that question. I can reveal that the answer is Leo Tolstoy. Leo Tolstoy, the same guy what wrote Word and Peace. Well, yes, I have 40 minutes ago. Very good, Clive. Leo Tolstoy, so that's a second point for the top dog, 8 Minky. That's 2 apiece. It comes down to the final question. And who is it who's going to be facing it but our old nemesis, Grunkle Squeaky?
Please don't give...
Is he here already?
Yeah, I'm here.
Let's have a look. The final category
He came
is...
for his revenge.
Please don't be
Nature.
bad. Oh, Christ.
Nature is the question. Who would you like to pick to play this nature question, 8 Minky?
Pick score count.
Score
I'm gonna
count is
pick
near.
Grunkle with 2 hearts.
Grunkle with 2 hearts. Grunkle.
Bonus art.
A nature question for you, and this is for the match. Grunkle Squeaky. Dry ice is a frozen form of which gas?
Oh, Christ. I took a chemistry class.
Once.
Did I do well? That's not a question I want to answer.
Dry ice is a frozen form of which gas? I need to press you for an answer.
Luckily, I remember that it's not good to breathe in the gases it releases because those gases are made out of carbon dioxide. Final answer.
Carbon. We're not millionaire, darling. Carbon dioxide is your answer.
Lock and play accelerator.
I can reveal the correct answer is carbon dioxide, which means 8 Minky, the losers have stolen your £10,000 and will share it between themselves, £2,000 each, and the losers are the winners.
I've made the most money this stream.
You've made all of £2,000.
4,000.
Where did the 4,000 come from?
Last oh wait, did we win or lose last
No, you
game?
lost the last game.
I'm tied for first place.
Well, so that's been an interesting experience. The winners have won, or the winner, which was Clive of Legend in the last game. But in the second game, 8 Minky got to be top dog, but the losers just pipped him at the post right there. Well done to Grunkle. Bad luck. 8 Minky, commiserations. That is
No, it was a lot of fun though along the way. So thanks for the game.
good stuff. Well,
Should have
pleasure.
picked me for literature.
Thank you very much, guys. I'm going to pop you back into general voice chat. So that is Dog Eat Dog. That is the pilot. One more just to it takes longer than I thought. I was expecting it to be half an hour each game, and each game's been an hour. So we'll sit with the two tonight. However, this is the plan for my first sort of mini season of games. It's going to be a Dog Eat Dog game. There's going to be 6 episodes, and as on a recommendation by Ash the other night, it might actually turn into a 7, and the top dogs from each game will each go into a final game where there might actually be actual prizes at stake. So it's sort of along the way. The prize is to be the top dog, and that puts you through to the final. And the losers are just playing for kicks at that point. But hopefully we'll all have fun along the way. That's the idea. There's a couple of kinks, obviously, that need to be working out. And Egg, and I'm very grateful to Egg, who's been very diligently both deleting chat messages, floor managing people into my chat, and keeping notes of things that I need to fix before we start the proper stream. That I thank you very much for doing that, Egg. So there's a couple of kinks that I'm going to need to iron out, but apart from that, I think it's been relatively smooth. Thank you very much for the positive feedback, both Clive and everyone else who's been saying, Matt and Toshi. Sorry you didn't get a chance to play there, Toshi, but I'm sure there'll be another time. I think that was relatively smooth. I certainly didn't get any console errors. The only error was me jumping the gun and Grunkle getting his yellow card by typing on someone else's behalf. Find out who the toppest dog is. Be an interesting thing to do. But that is it for tonight. That has been Dog Eat Dog. Thank you very much to everyone who's played, everyone who's stayed to watch, everybody who's helped me get it ready, including my wife, who's been very supportive of me this week. Say this has been a blitz. I literally started this on Monday, so it's been a bit of a blitz to get it out the door. Thank you to Ash and to Alex, to Panda for testing it. My wife, who's been very patient with me this week, as I've been sort of diligently working on this quite a few hours each day to get it ready. The plan wasn't to do it tonight, but it got to the point, and it seems to be working. If you want details of when the actual game is going to start, the actual season, pop over to the Discord. Details will be announced in there due course. In the meanwhile, of course, you can check out Ash's stream on Wednesdays and Fridays, quiz night, which is great fun and always a good laugh. So do head over for more of the same, except slightly better programmed than me, because he's really good. But that for tonight. Any countdowns on its latest countdown will come back probably as a short season. We still got the season 1 tournament that we need to conclude. Wets has been poorly, Ash has been poorly, Grunkle's been moving house. So it's just finding a date when we can do the bracket playoffs. I won't, Ash. I never will. Thank you though. So it's just finding a date, and when we can fix that date, there's a chance it's probably going to be a Saturday afternoon, perhaps next weekend, if people are around and people are better. But it's making it work. But again, keep around the Discord, and that'll happen in due course. But Dog Eat Dog is going to be the first game show that I'm going to do a 6-episode season of. Again, it will probably be on a Saturday time, and then we'll have a final a top dogs contest. I might add some more games to it, but it's not necessarily a priority. Certainly not for season 1. But I will get out the gremlins that are currently in it at the moment. There's not as many as there have been in the past, which I'm really relieved about. Thank you very much once again, everybody, for watching. You have been watching me, Royal Flush. We have been playing Dog Eat Dog. I hope you've had a good time. I will see you again really, really soon. And remember, every dog has its day. Good night.